Hello everyone, welcome to the channel No Spear. This is Sheshadri Kulkarni. In the previous videos, we have known about the Supreme Court and High Courts. In this video, we are going to know about the differences between the Supreme Court and the High Courts. Supreme Court and the High Courts are the judicial bodies established in India. According to the Indian Constitution, Supreme Court of India is the highest court in the country and the ultimate court of appeal. The state or union territory's chief judicial body is the High Court. Now, the differences between the Supreme Court and the High Court. The Supreme Court is the highest court of justice in the country and it is headed by the Chief Justice of India. And the High Court is the highest judicial body of one or more states or union territories. It is headed by the Chief Justice of the court. The Supreme Court has jurisdiction over all the courts and tribunals of the country, while the High Court has authority over all the other courts under its jurisdiction, which in turn is limited to the boundary of concerned state or union territory. Article 124 to 147 in Part 5 of the Constitution deals with the organization, independence, jurisdiction, powers, procedures of the Supreme Court, while Article 214 to 231 in Part 6 of the Constitution deals with the organization, independence, jurisdiction, powers, procedures of High Court. The judges of Supreme Court are appointed by the President as mentioned in the Constitution. The judges of the High Court are appointed by the President in consultation with the Chief Justice of India and Governor of State in question. A Supreme Court judge retires at the age of 65. The judges of High Court retire at the age of 62 years. At present, the Supreme Court of India consists of 34 judges, including the Chief Justice of India. The maximum possible strength of Supreme Court is 34, including the Chief Justice of India. While for every High Court there is a Chief Justice and many other judges, the number of judges appointed is defined by President of India. There is no maximum limit fixed for High Court judges. The Supreme Court is not bound to follow the High Court or any other court's decision, while the Supreme Court's decision is binding on the High Courts, that is, the High Courts must follow the orders of the Supreme Court. So these were the primary differences between the Supreme Court and High Courts. Now let us see the hierarchy of Indian judicial system. Supreme Court above all. Then under it comes High Courts. Under High Courts comes the subordinate court or district courts, and so on, as you can see in the diagram. The conclusion is Supreme Court is above all, and it is the highest court in India and final court of appeal. While at the state or union territory level, the High Court is the primary judicial body. All the courts in the country plays an important role in upholding the Constitution, protecting the rights and issuing the judgments or verdicts in civil and criminal matters. So friends, this video was about the differences between the Supreme Court and the High Courts. Hope you loved this. Do like, share and subscribe the channel No Spear for more such interesting informative videos. Thank you.